Hey there, it's Liz Wolfe from Liz Wolfe Coaching in New York City. Thanks for listening in today. And what I want to talk about, my topic today is about networking. Networking to get business, to get clients, to get leads for your business. And I happen to live in New York City, so I feel very fortunate because there are a lot of networking opportunities here, and that ranges everywhere from a BNI event. Some of you might be familiar with like a BNI or a tip club or a pepper lane or a polka dots. These are organizations that are specifically designed to help you with networking to get you business. So they're organizations that you join. And then of course there's just the random networking events that happen in New York City. I go on to Eventbrite and I just look them up and they're everywhere. So I go to as many of those as possible because at the end of the day, it's the relationship that you are creating with people that is going to have them want to work with you. And networking events are an excellent place to start that relationship. So here are some of the tips that I want to share with you that I've learned about networking over my many years of doing that. So the first thing that I do when I meet someone, hello, hi, my name is Liz, hi, my name is Bob. The first thing I do is I jump right in to ask them, so Bob, what do you do? And I'm doing that for a specific reason. I'm doing that because I always want them to talk first. Because I want to find out if this person is actually someone I am interested in giving my card to, if it's actually somebody that I will want to talk to in the future. And my target audience happens to be entrepreneurs, people who own small businesses or just starting out in business, who are looking to grow their business. So if the person standing across from me happens to be a financial advisor from the biggest bank in town, it's unlikely that he's going to want to use my services unless he wants to start a business. But that's unlikely. So I can save myself a lot of time by asking him first what it is that he does. So that's the first thing. The other thing is that it is a lot easier to be interested than it is to be interesting. And what I mean by that is I want other people to talk because I'm interested in what it is that they are doing. And when it comes my turn to talk, well, then now I feel like, I have to think about what I have to say, and I gotta kind of be interesting. So you can be interested in other people very easily by simply asking them questions and or engaging them with other questions just about their life. Where did you come from? You're from New York City. I've talked to people about ukuleles. I've talked to people about everything. So you don't have to stay focused on the business side, remembering that ultimately what you're looking to do is to create relationship with them. So some of the times when some people have told me that, well, they find networking awkward because they don't know what to say. And when the other person is talking, they're thinking about, well, what am I going to say next? I don't know if you've ever been at one of those networking events where each person gets up and stands up and talks about what they're going to say. I know what I do the whole time that's happening is think about what I'm going to say. So one of the ways that you can get around that is what am I interested in? What questions am I interested in about this person? So the other thing that I really like networking events is because obviously I want to get business, but the real benefit that I have found over the years for networking is practice. I get to practice. I get to practice talking to people. I get to practice talking about my business. I get to practice telling people what I do. So for a long time, what I used to say was things like, I coach people about abundance, or I help people break through in their business so that they can create the life that they love, or whatever. So I used to do that, and I was sort of met with like, okay, that's weird, or whatever, or just blank stares. And so what I started saying is simply, I coach entrepreneurs. It was simple, it was relatable, and almost to a person, people go, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that. So I get to engage with them because almost everyone is either an entrepreneur, knows someone who is an entrepreneur, or they want to be an entrepreneur. So it's relatable. It's simple. It's not cutesy. It's not long. It's not jargony. It's very, very simple. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's about creating relationship and being a human being. Be a human being when you talk to someone, and that's all it really takes to be successful at sales and to find out, be interested in them. Okay, now before I stop this video, that's all about the networking. And now I want to ask the question, what happens after the networking event? So there you are, you have all these cards and you've given out your cards and you take all these cards home and then they sit on your desk and you put them there and you go, oh boy, I guess I should do something with those sometime soon. So first of all, the first tip that I want to say about that is what I do is I always go to networking events with clothes that have pockets, and I have the right pocket where I put the cards of people I'm actually interested in following up with, and the left pocket for people that probably are never going to use my services, and I don't want to be rude and say I don't want your email or I don't want your card, but I know I'm not going to have anything to do with them. So I put that in my left pocket. Those go directly in the recycle bin because I'm never, maybe I might go onto LinkedIn and connect with them. But the people's, then I'm left with, let's say, 2 to 5 cards of people I'm actually interested in. It's very important to send an email to those people to connect with them. And I do use LinkedIn quite a bit to do that as well. Send a friendly something. Do not let them sit on your desk doing nothing. If you have a CRM system, put it into your CRM system. If you have some other system for tracking those, do that as well. Cards sitting on your desk, after about 3 weeks, they're completely stale. You're never going to do anything with them, so you might as well do something with them now. I can tell you, after 25 years of being in business, that they will never come to life after sitting there for several weeks or months. So those are my networking tips. Thanks so much for listening in. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Liz Wolfe, LizWolfeCoaching.com, LizWolfe coaching.com. Thanks so much for listening and happy selling. We will talk again soon.